Hey, do you remember these guys from Star Wars Episode 5? Well, today I'm making some sounds very similar for a game that I'm working on, and I just wanted to share a little bit behind the scenes of how I got to making them. Alright, so now I have my digital audio workstation up, and one of my first go-to things when making a sort of sci-fi sound is synthesizers, and this is a free one that I like to use a lot called Vital. And here I basically just have a sine wave pulled up, and I've added a little bit of, I added a voice and detuned it just a little bit, which naturally comes up with kind of a pulsing sound. And that sounds like this, because that probe droid kind of had a pulsing sound that I liked. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to add a plugin to it that I really like to use called Valhalla Frequency Echo. And it's a free plugin, very good for sci-fi stuff. And I just kind of mess with, especially these two dials right here, the delay and shift. And I can really mess with it to my heart's content. And I wanted to move on to another layer at this point. And I wanted to try something with my mouth, because sometimes with plugins you can really make things unrecognizable, which is fun. So here I'm going to do some tongue rolls with my mouth. Alright, so I have those lined up here. I'm going to split them up, and I'm going to start adding my plugins on it. So adding another instance of this frequency echo plugin. Let me turn it on. And I've also added some reverb here, and that sounds like this. So obviously, very huge difference. Does not sound like a mouth sound anymore. So I love using that. Very fun. And I do have a kind of longer version that I've pre-edited, kind of my pre-baked turkey out of the oven, if you will. And I've stretched out the initial Vital synthesizer to like a quarter speed, and I've also added a little bit of white noise to fill in some space. I'll probably add some more layers later, but here's what that sounds like so far. So with just two simple sound sources, I made some interesting sci-fi sounds, and it kind of reminded me of the probe droid. So there you have it. I want to thank you for watching my video, and I might be doing some more of these, but I always love kind of showing behind the scenes of what I get to do for my job every day. So thanks again for watching.